Hey, mystery and history lovers. Today, we're diving into one of the most awe-inspiring figures in the Bible, the seraphim. Forget the classic image of blonde angels in white robes playing golden harps. The seraphim are far beyond that. They are beings of pure energy, fire, and devotion. Among the most powerful and mysterious entities ever described in Scripture, their presence is not for the faint of heart. If you love epic stories filled with glory, reverence, and celestial power, stick around until the end. We'll explore not only their appearance and deeds, but also their impact on history and our understanding of the divine. Ready? Let's go. The first thing you need to know is that the word seraphim comes from the Hebrew seraph, meaning burning one or the one who burns. That alone says a lot about their nature. They are not just ordinary angels. They are incandescent beings who radiate a light so intense that any mortal attempting to look at them will be instantly blinded. While angels like Gabriel and Michael have specific missions, such as delivering messages or leading celestial armies, the seraphim have an even deeper purpose. They exist solely to worship God continuously, reflecting His holiness and guarding His throne with an eternal, purifying fire. At the top of the celestial hierarchy, they outrank all other angels. Their role is so sacred that they rarely interact with humans, except in extremely rare moments. One of those moments is recorded in the book of the prophet Isaiah, and that's where our story begins. Imagine the scene. The temple is flooded with an intense golden light, almost unbearable. The air vibrates with an inexplicable energy. The ground trembles. Suddenly, Isaiah sees something beyond comprehension. God Himself, seated on a majestic throne, surrounded by beings that defy all human logic. There they are, the seraphim. With 6 wings, their bodies seem made of living flames. 2 wings cover their faces, for even they dare not gaze directly at God. 2 wings cover their feet, a sign of absolute reverence. And with the last 2, they fly, circling the divine throne. But the most astonishing part comes next. They sing, and it's no ordinary song. Their voices thunder like roaring storms, shaking the entire temple as they proclaim. The power of their praise is so overwhelming that Isaiah feels his strength fading. He realizes something terrifying. He is a sinful man standing before unimaginable holiness. In despair, he cries out, "Woe to me! I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. And my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." But instead of condemning him, one of the seraphim acts. He takes a burning coal from the heavenly altar and descends toward Isaiah. With a solemn gesture, he touches the prophet's lips with the fiery coal and declares, "See, this has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away and your sin atoned for." In that moment, Isaiah is not just purified, he is called to a greater purpose. The vision of the seraphim forever changes his life and mission. The seraphim don't appear just to impress. Their presence carries profound symbolism. They are the very embodiment of God's holiness. Keycap 1: Purifying Fire. The fire of the seraphim doesn't destroy but purifies. They are the guardians of the divine altar, and their role is to cleanse and transform those chosen by God. Just as fire refines gold, the seraphim bring a spiritual fire that removes sin. Keycap 2: Continuous Worship. They never stop praising. This reveals that God's glory is infinite, and even the beings closest to Him never tire of proclaiming His holiness. Keycap 3: Untouchable by humans. Unlike other angels sent to earth on missions, the seraphim remain by God's throne. This highlights their supreme importance in the celestial hierarchy. The seraphim appear only a few times in the Bible, raising countless questions. Are they the same cherubim who guard the Garden of Eden? Some traditions suggest so, but there are clear differences between these 2 angelic types. How many seraphim exist? The Bible doesn't specify. There could be countless of them, each with a specific role in heavenly worship. Have they ever fought against evil forces? The book of Revelation describes warrior angels battling Satan, but the seraphim are never mentioned as warriors. Their role seems to be exclusively worship and purification. These questions only deepen the intrigue surrounding these mysterious beings. Think about it. If Isaiah could barely breathe upon seeing them, imagine how a modern human would react to witnessing a seraphim. Their flaming wings, their overwhelming presence, their burning eyes. Such an experience would be life-altering. But more than that, the seraphim teach us that God is beyond anything we can comprehend. They remind us that holiness is not just a distant concept, but something real, powerful, and transformative. The seraphim may seem distant, but their message still resonates. They show us that there is something greater, something beyond our understanding. Their fire represents purification, renewal, and the absolute glory of God. If you enjoyed this journey into the celestial realm, you know what to do. Like, comment, and share *** this epic story. What do you think about the seraphim? If you could see them, what would you ask? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories about the mysteries of the Bible and the spiritual universe. See you in the next one. Rocket fire.